In a nondescript building in downtown Burns, Oregon, the old art of leather making is being brought back to life. This is Alden School of Leather Trades, a sanctum of this functional art form. The moment you enter, you are hit with the comforting and familiar scent of rich leather. Boots, belts, bags, chaps. They make them all here, and you can too. Tim Alden teaches a variety of leather-making classes in this very room.
We teach a 5-day floral carving and design class. And
so on the boot making, do I take that class, and at the end of the class I have my own pair of boots?
Yep, you walk away with a pair of boots that fit your feet. We started on the beginning of the class and take measurements of your feet, and then we build a last that fits your foot. Every stitch is made on a single needle hand-guided machine built by you. Sometimes you'll have somebody say, "Oh, I don't know, I don't want to screw this up. Would you mind doing this?" And 99% of the time I tell them, "You came to learn how to do this, not watch me do this." If you come to a bag making class, we're making bags. It might be a duffel bag, it might be a purse.
Alden's website has a full slate of leather making classes. If you're interested in taking one, act fast. They fill up quickly.
We've had everything from extremely successful business people that just want a creative outlet to, doctors, lawyers. Seems like the medical field and the lawyers are probably the number one.
Why do you think?
Well, they have disposable income and they have time.
There is a general leather making class as well as a traditional skills class. And for those who think leather making is a dying art,
there's more people carving leather and doing leather work now than there ever has been in the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exploded, and so that's been beneficial as far as teaching the class, because there are a lot of people that want to learn.
And Tim Alden has something to do with this resurgence. You don't need to possess artistic skills to create artistic leatherworks. He has invented leather-making stencils that streamline the process.
A while ago, I was like, man, if you could just come up with a stencil that would help a beginner learn to draw, because they're actually drawing it, but it gives them boundaries. For somebody that, is just starting out, or they're kind of middle of the row, they can kind of get the idea of how and where to place these, and so it'll correspond with a video.
Alden has a YouTube channel that augments his in-person classes. He's posted more than 100 how-to videos, but they are not meant to replace the in-person instruction.
Basically, you'd start out with what is called a swivel knife here, and I'll cut the outline of all these designs here. So that's kind of my base point.
Wannabe leather makers come from throughout the nation to learn from Tim.
You meet the most interesting people ever. And I enjoy, people from all different walks of life and different stories. And so I've had, really interesting people, and we get people that are in the ranching world or people that aren't in the ranching world. And it's a really cool experience. It's cool for me to meet people from different walks of life. It's cool for them to come here and meet people from different walks of life.
Alden's advice to new leather makers could be a recipe for life itself.
If you don't practice good habits, you're probably never going to get good. But not being afraid to make some mistakes and move on is definitely beneficial. I'm pretty blessed to do what I love. 35 years old, and filled out one job application in my life.
Alden's classes last several days, and lodging is available right down the block at the historic Central Hotel. In Burns, this is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.